Most people think train rides are all about peace and comfort. But what if I told you you're probably missing out? From hidden quiet car hacks to the exact seat that guarantees a better sleep, I'm about to reveal the secrets no one talks about. And once you learn these, your travel experience will never be the same. So before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because what you're about to discover isn't on any ticket. Train journeys are usually comfortable, right? But we've all been there. The person next to you is listening to loud music, the kids are shouting, and the carriage is constantly squeaking. How uncomfortable is that? That's where the silent carriage comes in. Yes, most people are unaware of the silent wagon, but here's the secret. Not only is the quiet car quiet, but it is usually less crowded and usually has the most comfortable seats. If you want a comfortable journey, it is very important to choose the quiet part of the train. If you want to sleep, read a book, or just relax on the train, look no further than the quiet car. Many trains, especially on long journeys, have this type of car. Sometimes it's not overcrowded, but it really makes a difference to have a quiet carriage. So the next time you're going somewhere on a train, make sure you head for the quiet car. The power of the window seat for sleeping. Getting some sleep on a train can be a real challenge. Between the constant movement and the noise, it's not always as relaxing as it sounds. But there's a simple trick that can make your journey a lot more comfortable. The window seat. Here's why it works. Sitting by the window gives you something solid to lean against, making it much easier to rest your head and actually get some sleep. It's a small thing, but it creates a little space of your own, free from the constant foot traffic and interruptions that happen in the aisle seats. If you're someone who struggles to sleep while traveling, next time you're booking your ticket, try to grab that window seat. It's a small change that can make a huge difference in how well you rest during your trip. Don't trust the snack cart. Pack smart instead. Be honest. Have you ever been truly satisfied by those overpriced, plastic-wrapped mystery sandwiches from the train snack cart? No judgment if you said yes, but let's be real. Your wallet cried a little, didn't it? Here's the thing. Train snacks are often expensive, limited, and let's face it, about as tasty as cardboard with a side of regret. That's why the pros, and now you, pack ahead. A simple sandwich, some fruit, maybe a little chocolate, because hey, you're traveling and you deserve it. It's not just cheaper, it's actually good. And don't forget water. Train air can be super drying, and staying hydrated is one of those boring but crucial travel hacks most people ignore. So, before your next ride, ask yourself, do I want to eat mystery meat sandwiches or a snack I actually like? Exactly. Pack smart. Travel happy. Pick the right seat. Yes, it matters more than you think. Quick question, are you a window person, an aisle adventurer, or the poor soul who always ends up next to the bathroom? Picking your train seat isn't just about legroom or having somewhere to lean your head. It's an art. Want less noise? Aim for the front car, away from the engine and doors. Want to sleep? Skip the seats near the cafe, unless you love the sound of espresso machines at 7 a.m. And here's the golden nugget, the seats at the end of a quiet car, especially the last row by the window, are basically first-class comfort without the price tag. Fewer people walk past you, it's near silent, and you get that sweet, sweet wall to lean on. Cozy, right? Oh, and avoid the table seats if you're not in the mood to play footsie with a stranger for 3 hours. Trust me. Learned that one, the awkward way. Next time you're booking, pause for a sec. Where you sit can totally change the vibe of your journey. Don't trust the reserved. Sign. Blindly. Okay, be honest. Have you ever walked past an empty seat with a reserved sign and thought, maybe it's just a glitch in the matrix? You're not alone. But here's the thing. Sometimes it really is just a placeholder, and sometimes it's not. Train staff occasionally forget to remove old reservation tags, especially on longer routes. So yeah, that golden seat by the window might be up for grabs. Or it might belong to someone who just went to grab a coffee and comes back looking at you like, bro, really? Here's the move. Ask the conductor or check the digital reservation screen, if your train has one. It takes 10 seconds, and trust me, it saves you the awkward, I think you're in my seat moment. Ever sat in a seat and played the will I get kicked out game the whole ride? Yeah, let's avoid that next time. By the way, if you're already learning something new, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of these underrated train tricks. We've got way more coming your way. Let's keep going. Never underestimate the power of a neck pillow. Used correctly. I know. Neck pillows look ridiculous. You probably feel like a sleepy flamingo trying to balance its own head. But let me ask you this. Have you ever actually worn one the right way? Because here's the real kicker. Most people wear them backwards. Yeah, backwards. The thick part? That's supposed to go under your chin, not behind your neck. It's meant to keep your head from flopping forward mid-snooze like a rag doll. Ever woken up with your mouth open and a stranger awkwardly pretending they didn't see it? Exactly. Flip that thing around. Tilt your seat ever so slightly. Not too far. We're not savages. And boom. Sleep like a well-traveled baby. The quiet car isn't always quiet. Unless you know this trick, you'd think the quiet car would be sacred. A zen zone, a peaceful temple of silence where people meditate with noise-canceling headphones, right? Well, not always. Turns out, unless you board early or know the exact car number that's designated as quiet, it's a gamble. Some people treat it like their personal office, or worse, their podcast studio. But here's the trick. Check the train's layout before boarding. Most rail apps or websites show which car is the quiet one and which direction it's facing. Bonus tip: sit at the far end of the car, away from the doors. Less foot traffic, fewer accidental talkers, and a better chance at actual quiet. You're not being picky. You're being smart. Why suffer through someone's loud phone breakup when you could be napping in peace? Don't just sit in the window seat. Get the right window seat. We've all heard the debate, window seat or aisle seat. But did you know there's a real science to choosing the right window seat? It's not just about the view, it's also about comfort. And if you want to maximize your chances of a better sleep or relaxation, you have to choose the right side of the train. Here's the thing. On most trains, the left side is better for sunset views, while the right side is best for sunrise. And this is not just for aesthetics. If you're sensitive to light, these golden hours can affect your sleep cycle. So if you're aiming for a relaxing trip, choose the side that best suits your schedule. Another secret? If you're traveling during the day and want more natural light to stay awake, sit facing forward in the direction of the train's movement. The sunlight will hit your face exactly without the need to squint. It sounds simple, but these little tricks can make a big difference. Bring your own snacks, but don't overdo it. Here's a pro tip that not enough people talk about. Pack your own snacks. But wait, don't just throw anything in your bag. There's a method to the madness. First, let's address the obvious. Train food can be questionable at best. Whether it's overpriced or just not your thing, bringing your own snack is a lifesaver. But don't overdo it. Think light, healthy, and easy to carry items. You want something that will keep you satisfied without making you feel sluggish or overly full. Fruit, nuts, granola bars. These are all solid choices. Avoid anything too smelly or messy, though. You're stuck in a cabin with other people, after all, and no one wants to deal with your tuna salad sandwich. And here's a pro-level hack. Keep some dark chocolate or trail mix stashed for when you need a little pick-me-up. Trust me, you'll thank yourself. 10. The secret to picking the best seat for a good night's sleep. Let's face it, trains aren't exactly known for offering the best sleep experience. But with a little strategy, you can actually turn your seat into a sleep haven. No, really. First, aim for a window seat. This gives you something to lean against, and you're less likely to be disturbed by people walking by. If you can, choose a seat in the quiet car or away from the busiest sections. Trains tend to get louder around the dining car or areas where people are standing and moving around, so finding a more peaceful spot is key to catching some Z's. Also, adjust your seat position for maximum comfort. Lean it back just enough to make a difference without annoying the person behind you. They'll thank you. A neck pillow and a cozy blanket don't hurt either. Now, here's the kicker. If you're traveling overnight, consider booking a seat near the quieter end of the train, where there's usually less movement and fewer passengers. That'll give you the best shot at a restful ride. If these tips made your train ride better, hit subscribe for more. Got any tricks? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Safe travels.